Hello everybody, this is J. Scott Heathman, and today I'm going to talk to you about something very, very serious, and that's addiction. And there's two addictions that I have right now. One is called Kickstarter.com, and the other one is called Pinterest.com. Okay, first of all, Kickstarter.com. Let me tell you why this is really, really cool, and you need to check it out. And you're probably going to get addicted as well. Be careful, all right? Kickstarter.com is a funding site which allows anyone to upload a product or a piece of artwork or has a need to collect some funding, such as a project they're working on. You basically upload your thoughts, maybe it be photos or a movie, tell us why you need the money, and then you basically advertise to backers out there and ask them for funding. And the model that everybody tends to use is, let's say you have a gadget that you've created or invented, and then you offer 4 or 5 different levels of funding, and you set out a goal to raise, let's say it's $100,000, and you've got roughly 30 to 60 days to raise that money. If you do not raise that money in that amount of time, then all the people that have backed that product aren't out any money. It just doesn't debit their card or take that money from them unless it is backed. But if you are backing a product and it does get successfully funded, guess what? Depending on what level you funded and the description of the funding, you may actually get a piece of this product or a piece of artwork or whatever it is that you have backed. It's a really cool site. It's a great way to support the young entrepreneurs out there or the older entrepreneurs for that matter. And kind of a neat tool if you're looking for kind of the next latest and greatest gadget out there in my world. All right, the second site is Pinterest.com. Pinterest.com has been around for a couple years. It's still an invite-only site. But basically what it is a digital corkboard, if you will. So let's say you've got a lot of interests in your life and you want to categorize them into nice, neat bins and share them online. It's a beautiful visual way to share your different interests. For instance, on my Pinterest account, I have books and movies that I like and music that I like. So as I run across photos of my favorite bands or movie posters, I add them to that board. And what people can do is go check out, hey, what does Scott like? What types of movies does he like? Well, they can see it right there in my board in this beautiful visual display. The other ways I'm using it is, let's say certain gadgets that I like, or home theater equipment that I find that is really interesting, or stuff that I keep reviewing and pushing to consumers out there. I will add those images, which those images also link back to the source document. So you can actually see what these products are and then actually go into where that source is for that link. It's fully integrated with Facebook and Twitter, so it's very easy to share. And it's got quite a following, and I think it's going to be one of those huge social media sites for 2012. Like I said, it's invite only right now, but I expect that to change within the next 6 months. So I'm going to demo both of those for you real quick. So stand by, check them out, Kickstarter.com, Pinterest.com. Trust me, you're going to get addicted. Okay, here we go. This is Kickstarter.com, and you can go to the Start Your Project, and it'll show you this nice little intro on how it helps fund creative projects, how their formula works, and things like that. Now, if you're just a lurker and you just want to check out what's going on out here in Kickstarter, just go to Discover Great Products and projects, and you'll see a listing over here on the right-hand side. I usually try to click on the popular, just see what's out there, see which ones are most funded. This kind of has an opportunity. The most funded ones have an opportunity to actually come to fruition. And for instance, here's one down here that I was talking about earlier, the hidden radio and Bluetooth speaker. Now, this is one that I had actually funded. And what's cool about this website is, again, like most things, you get a login, a password. You can favorite certain ones that you like or the ones that you get funded. It'll keep track of all that for you. So here's an example. So here's the hidden radio Bluetooth speaker system. It's got a nice little video that the inventor has put up here. So if you click on this video, it'll tell you a little bit about the speaker system. I'm going to jump to about halfway.
You're living in Sydney, Australia. Select the hidden radio icon on your device, and you're connected. It's that simple.
So it allows you to upload videos, and then you can see that so far 5,358 people have backed this product. Their original goal was 125,000, and they've raised almost $1 million. I mean, that's incredible. Now, this one has already, the time has expired, so it was successfully funded. But this will show you on the right-hand side all the different funding levels. So for anywhere between $20 all the way up to $659, with this one, you actually got 7 of these units. I actually funded this one here at $229, which gives me a pair of these speakers. And these are dramatically reduced from the normal retail, which they're looking at is about $175. So if you do the math, you get in early on one of these things, you can say that you not only backed it during its initial period, but you got it at a significant price reduction. So it's a pretty neat way to take a look at some products that are out there. I'll show one more that is still in the funding phase. This is one for the Dash, the smartphone car stereo. What this is basically an adapter, a stereo adapter for your car. You remove your old stereo, put this stereo in here, and it's got a faceplate for an iPhone. So this gives your car basically an iPhone adapter to use as if it were your car stereo. So I can get and use Pandora, I can get FM radio, I can get all the same things. I just don't listen to CDs anymore, and I was really looking for something like this, and somebody was already out there in Kickstarter who was creating this. So far it's got 179 backers. Their goal is to make $45,000, and that'll allow it to go through manufacturing and things like that. You can click on the reminder here and tell you, hey, remind me by email when this thing gets back. There's 30 days left for people to pledge on this product, and you can pledge everything from $1 all the way up to $3,250. And then each different level provides different incentives, and that's completely up to the actual person who's put this goal out there. So, and you can also interact with these people too, so you can send them direct questions or a comment. And this technologist, Paul Iser, has been very, very good about emailing me back with questions I have. Will it work in my car? That kind of thing. Again, it's a really great website if you just want to check kind of what's out there in the world. You'll see everything in here from games that people are creating to books that they're promoting, to technology that, just like I showcase. Really cool website, and you can really lose the time. This is one of many time vampires out there that's just going to suck you away. So so check out Kickstart.com. All right, now let's take you to Pinterest.com. I'm going to show you my board. So I've basically gone through the website. I typed in an email address to get my invite, and they'll send you an email saying, hey, we've accepted your invite. Please come on board. And here's what it did. So basically I entered some very basic information. I connected to my Facebook and Twitter account, and you can see down here on the left-hand side my Twitter account. If I click on that, it's going to take you to Heathplex Vision's Twitter feed, which is really cool. It provides another way for folks to check out the other things that I'm doing with Heathplex Vision. But these are my boards, and you can create as many as you like, but these are some of the ones that I've started, and they gave you some templates to start off with too. So I've got great quotes, social networking, music and movies I enjoy, the beauty of flight, people I admire, gadgets I love. So if I want to click on one of these boards, you just click on it anywhere, and it shows you some of the things that I've put up here, the new Litro cameras, some of the Dodo cases I really like, just geeky stuff for things that I love. You go back to my boards. How about books worth reading? I click on there, and I've just started adding books that I've read or ones that I've really enjoyed. Everything from Simon Sinek's Start With Why to the beloved Choose Your Own Adventure books from the early 80s for all you youngsters out there. Again, just a really neat way to showcase things that you may be interested in, and you can share these boards with Facebook profiles and Twitter profiles and with friends and family. Here's one for the home, things I thought would be really cool to have in my home someday. How cool is that? I totally want one of those things for my room. Here's a home right next to Bill Gates. They have a gondola. I would love to have a gondola in my house. I just think that'd be cool. Again, anything that you find online, you can pin to your Pinterest board. So if I go back to Kickstarter and I go back into my Dash smartphone car stereo that I was showing you earlier, it'll bring up the picture. I'm like, I want to pin that to a gadget I love. There's a little button at the top within Pinterest that you can add to your bookmark bar, and I can say pin it, select the photo. I want to select this photo, and I want to pin this, and I'm going to put that in my gadgets I love, and type a little comment, a must for the automobile. I'm going to share this also on Twitter. I'll hit pin, and it says, hey, we've pinned it to your Gadgets I Love board. You can see your pin now. It'll take me back into the website. It'll show me that board, and then people can add additional comments. So again, another time vampire that will literally suck the time away. But this is something so easy that you can just sit around and scour, especially, like I said, if you're building a home or looking at doing some home upgrades. I see a lot of those. If you're in the fashion, they're all over the place. Right now, I have to admit, there's about the population, about 95% of the people using Pinterest are female. I'm not really sure why it's such a shift towards females versus males. But dudes out there, don't let that discourage you. There's a whole lot of other ways that you can use this, and these are some of the ways that I'm using that. So again, check out both these, Kickstarter.com, Pinterest.com. Start wasting the day away, and share with me some of the things that you're interested in. All right, take care and have a great President's Day. See ya.